yet. Hi! We're gonna get started. We're gonna watch stuff. And we're gonna... It's just what I'm reacting to. That's why I'm sighing. Because... It's gonna mess with my OCD. Because I can't do it. Had to shut the door. Make sure I'm not too loud. Let's get into it. Hello. Okay. Oh, okay. Three, two, one. Okay. Oh my God. Look, I'm already
Janet,
judging. Hold on.
and I'm a retired visiting home nurse. Definitely, I am a hoarder. Yes. You can open the
Biggest red flag right there. How are you a home nurse and you live in the most disgusting
back doors, but you got to squeeze through.
Gotta turn it down.
I just walk through the laundry room, and then I walk across and go to the chair.
My name is Beth, and I'm Janet's daughter.
Did y'all see the way she... Did y'all see the way she flopped down like that? My grandmother couldn't even get that low. That's crazy.
The inside of the house is absolutely dreadful. And I just can't believe that my mom lives like that.
I can't believe you let your mom get like that.
I haven't had heat for 2 or 3 years. But I don't have any problem with it because even in the coldest winter, I'm as warm as toast.
Trash. Yeah, because of the trash. Trash. Whew.
When my mom has to go to the bathroom, she walks out the back door and just goes outside there.
She goes outside?
I do not have an outhouse.
This lady
out
can
there.
barely get
I go
up.
to the bathroom on the side of the house where it's private.
She has a hard time walking, and for her to try to climb
The
over
bathroom's
a mountain,
private.
obviously, you're gonna have an accident if you can't make it.
That's why I get those pads and wear them.
My name is
wears pee
Keith,
pads.
and I am Janet's second son. My mom feels comfortable in the mess that she lives in.
That was me. I'm
If
sorry.
my sister wasn't driving this force, my mom would live like this the rest of her life.
If my mom refused to clean up the house, I would absolutely have no choice but to call protective services.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are all here today to help Janet, who's facing a pretty serious crisis. My name's Corey Chalmers, and I'm an extreme hoarding cleanup specialist. Janet is an extreme hoarder. She's living in absolute squalor. I've actually seen homeless people live a cleaner lifestyle than her.
I be danged. If I'm compared to a homeless person, you just compared me to a homeless person. Okay.
Nobody ever came to my house. I'm used to having the house to myself.
Well, did no one come to your house, or did you not let anyone in your house
I
that came
wouldn't
to
let
over?
anybody in my
That's
house.
what I thought. Well, guess what? After today, you're going to have people in your house.
I haven't been to my mother's house since 1994.
It's been about 5 years since I've been in the house.
Would you hate your mama? What she do?
Below the top layer, I mean, everything was just filthy. I mean, we found stuff dating back to 1993.
last 2 feet was
Y'all need to
almost
wear
like
masks.
wood pulp brick. And as you got closer to that chair, the thing has got a little bit denser and it got a little bit stickier.
I'm getting more and more.
No, I can't do wet trash. I can't do wet trash. If they're trying, oh my God, it makes my skin crawl. I can't do wet trash.
When I'm in there, we could have 6 more people in there easy. Just pick another spot and just start digging down to the floor. Oh, it stinks. My brothers and sisters are losers for not coming out and contributing to this. I don't know if we can do this in 2 days. It's terrible.
2 days, burn the house. Burn the house. Burn it down. Burn the house down. I ain't doing all of that. For the house. You don't send that lady to a home. Is that me? Is that me? Is that mean?
I would say the 5 trucks that we took to the dump probably weighed a total of about 7,500 to 10,000 pounds.
That's nasty, man. But I will also say this, that's the thing that kills me about these hoarders, is that, what am I trying to say? It's that they use the bathroom differently than people who don't hoard. They don't take showers. I can't handle an unhygienic person. I can't do it. I can't do it. I will tell you, you stink. I will. And it's gonna hurt your feelings, but I hope you change, because that's nasty. No. And you telling me you peeing on pee pads and go poop outside? What, you a dog?
Hey, what are you doing here? Mary?
My name is Dr. Robin Zazio. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in OCD and compulsive hoarding. Beth mentioned that there was a split in the family.
What are you doing here? You're not friggin' welcome here.
In walks her twin sister, Mary, and it was on.
Where are you for your mother? Where have you been for your mother?
Ooh, family drama.
You rotten piece of
I didn't come to clean.
Then why are you here?
Because I'm glad
Get the hell out of here.
I'm glad Mom's getting help.
You could care less
It's
with
not
this.
illegal.
She's not.
You need to grow up.
I don't want her here. She has
Too
never
bad.
been
This
here
is
for
not your
her
house.
whole
She's
life.
not worth arguing with.
She's never been here for my mother.
You're only here because you want to fix this house up because Mom's leaving it to you.
Okay.
And you want the money. You're only for Mom for the money, Beth.
Okay.
You have no...
When Mary walked into the house with a dog in her hands, I knew she was here just for show.
I
Hang on
didn't
a
say
second.
a word to
Hang
her.
on,
She
hang on one
came and
second.
attacked me. I came through.
Hang on. The one thing that I want to say that I don't think you're aware of is that this house was hoarded up to here in trash. Your mom has no heat. She has no water. Hang on.
She never told anybody that.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you.
How you doing, Janet?
It can't be helped.
Have they always fought like this?
She fights with everybody in the face. Mary does.
Because I wanted
What are you doing here
to
now?
say a prayer for Mom.
Oh, yes.
It's giving problem child. It's giving guy smoke cigarettes in the back of the school. Cause your voice, honey. Oof. How long you been smoking? 6th grade. Just guessing. Just guessing.
We'll make our point. Okay, we'll make our point. All right.
Annie came in here and looked. It's been 4 days
I know.
that we have had help. She wants to come on day 4 at the very last minute to go, hey, hi, look at me. Don't you think I'm pretty?
Beth, we all know that.
Mom, I do love you. You know I do.
Okay.
Listen, I
kills me.
understand what you're
kills
saying.
Beth, everybody sees it.
When was the last time you visited your mom here?
Probably about 3-4 years ago.
It is.
My dad has begged her and said, let me send people in to do it, and she's refused every time.
Then you come over here and you throw it away for her.
Drop this.
I don't want to drop it. I want you to live a healthy
Well,
lifestyle.
when I
Yeah, I know, but this one doesn't know how to tell the truth. Mary is just like her dad. She lies most of the time.
Are you going to tell him how you locked us all in the basement at 12 hours a day crying for my dad?
Yeah, Mary,
'Cause
that's
Dad's the
right.
only one that kept
That's
me
right,
safe?
Mary. That's right.
You know what? This is one of the most dysfunctional families that I've worked with.
How can I be saying that to you?
Amongst themselves, they just can't get along for 2 seconds.
Just like my father. Negative, rotten, manipulative, and treats my mother like... Where have you been for the last 4 days? I tried to call you, you wouldn't answer.
Stop.
I need to walk away.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. There's been so many different stories told. I don't know where the truth lies.
Wow. We gotta get Janet out here.
I think it's like, why you keeping empty cans and nothing? That's my question. How you hoard so bad? You just keeping empty cans, excuse me, empty cans and empty bottles. That's the part of hoarding I don't get. You keeping unvaluable things. Like, I can get it. Oh, this t-shirt's nice. I don't want to throw it away. Let me keep it for later. And that builds up, right? And then you keep, oh, let me keep the I don't know, the Tupperware. Even though it looks disgusting, it still works. We're just going to keep it. But how you just going to keep old newspapers and candy wrappers? And maybe because it got so far to the point where she was like, my house is a trash can. Whatever. I don't know.
Hey, Janet. What I would like to do is throw away all this food, whether it's expired or not.
Ooh.
Because it's out here and it's been in this gross garage.
It's not gross in the
Listen, this is common sense stuff. This is expired food,
That's over
expired
common
makeup.
sense to a degree.
Janet has a hard time letting go of food. Even if it's expired, has mouse droppings on it, it's filthy, gross, she wants to keep it. I can't let you keep all this food that is literally sitting on the floor in here where rodents are running around.
Can we just close the door on it?
Just throw everything away.
No, we're not
away.
throwing everything away, Mom. We're throwing away the food. This
Mom,
food
it's
is
gonna be,
unsanitary.
It is not
It
unsanitary.
is.
we're gonna feel much better about this.
This man said it's got rat droppings in it, and you're telling me, what are you gonna eat it later? Well, I was gonna eat that in 2024. That's gonna be my lunch on the yeah.
This later, okay? It's tough
No,
right now.
I'm never gonna feel better about wasting stuff.
It's not. You wasted it already because you didn't eat it. It's expired. Expired. It's fired. Fired. It's expired, lady. What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
Yep, go ahead. Do it. Do it before she changes her mind.
We have all the stuff out, but it's still not habitable. Myself and Corey cannot sign this off until we have confirmation that she will not be returned to this house until there is running water, heat, a bed, an
There's going to
ability.
be much more than that, Doctor. At this point, I'm not going to call APS on my mom. She's going to come and stay with me, and she'll be over here with me every day. It's going to take me about a week to paint the walls and do the repairs in the walls that need to be done. Now it's a house, but in a couple of weeks, it will be a home.
Aiden, why don't you come up here and give us a try?
Never good.
Come on, you got this.
See what's possible
Freaking
with that spell.
If you come back in 6 months, this place is not gonna be full.
Despite how serious this hoard was, we made a lot of progress with the interference from the family, Janet slowing us down just a little bit here and there. We were able to get the whole house pretty much cleaned of all the clutter. Thank goodness for the children showing up.
She got a lot
They
more
pitched
that
in
she didn't even know
both
she had.
days and did a lot of work.
I feel good about coming out here and doing a lot of work, but it was 2 days, and it doesn't make up for 17 years. I owe my mother a lot more than this.
At least you're here now, you know?
My name is Penny, and I'm 44 years old, and I work for the federal government.
This is a compilation thing, so we just gonna watch until a certain time. I'll figure out how long I want the video to be later. We just gonna keep watching and
I have 2 sons. Patrick is 13 and Thomas is 3.
you did it!
My house sucks. It's embarrassing. It's shameful. It's ridiculous. It's irrational.
You let it get like that. At least she sees it though. That's the thing. That's the first step to healing. Is you know. But you got kids, man.
Illogical. It's disgusting and gross and on the verge of being uninhabitable.
I had to blur that out. It was so nasty.
I am Patrick, I am 13, and Penny is my mom. My dad left. I mean, that makes me mad, but if he doesn't want to man up and live there, I gotta man up. Come on, let's go. Our house right now, it looks horrible. Something happened.
You see that? You making your child see your ex-husband or boyfriend as a coward and not a man because of this house. That's crazy. Kids will just formulate their own, you know.
Happened with our electricity, where we lost the electricity upstairs and in the kitchen.
Well, the kitchen's obviously unusable with 2 refrigerators that don't work.
I'm scared that if we try to get an electrician in here, they're gonna see how bad it is and they're gonna call protective services.
I know if I came into a house like this, I would feel a moral obligation to turn somebody in.
Me and my baby brother probably will get taken away, and I just can't handle that.
I don't want that to happen, and so nobody's allowed in the house.
My name is Pete, and I'm 42 years old, and I'm Penny's brother. The last time I went over to the house, I saw Thomas playing on the front porch in just a pile of junk. It broke my heart. I can't imagine what it's like for those 2 kids. It rips me up inside.
Just the basketball one.
It's my family. It's my sister.
Watch your step.
He's been watching his steps since he learned how to walk.
I'm Penny's father. Penny's home has become progressively worse. I do own the home. It is a challenging situation. It's overwhelming. I haven't known where to start. I don't think she has known where to start.
What all started our clutter in the house
trash bag
is when her mom died, which was 2 years before I was born.
Penny's mother died somewhat unexpectedly. She had a couple weeks in the hospital. She had a week at home. She had another week back in the hospital, and then it was all over.
It was extremely traumatic for me when she died at the age of 54.
I don't recall serious clutter problems before her mother died.
I tried to hang on for as long as I could, and the depression just got the best of me, and I just gave up.
Things have just spiraled downhill.
I did love my mother. She'd be beating herself up. She'd be like, oh my God, it's all my fault. No, she would hate this.
See, should clean it up for her.
My name is Margaret. I am Henry's wife. I have tried very, very hard to respect Henry and the fact that this is his daughter. But Thomas and Patrick living in the environment, to me, is distressing. The living conditions are not very good for their safety and their welfare. Particularly little Thomas.
Right now, me and Thomas are sleeping on the sofa. I sleep on one end and he sleeps on the other.
It kills me that my grandson Thomas does not have a bed.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I'm Geraldine Thomas. I'm a certified professional organizer specializing in chronic disorganization. We are going to get your house in order to whatever degree you determine is the right fit for you, Penny. Penny is going to be a complicated person to work with. She seems to be nonchalant and angry and has some trust issues. Our job is just to go at whatever pace you're most comfortable. We will not discard anything that you don't want discarded. And we're here to be respectful. Okay, let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
With Penny, I know that she is experiencing a lot of anxiety.
I want you to talk to Doc. I want to do it. Okay,
Don't
go
yell
ahead.
at me.
Okay. I'm not yelling at you. I want to do it.
She's expecting a lot of negative out of this, which is going to be a little bit tougher to deal with.
I want that toaster, and it's just been stepped on like 3 times. I would have moved it if y'all would have let me. It just sucks that it's here to even be stepped on.
I'm Dr. Suzanne Chabot. I'm a specialist in OCD and hoarding.
Do you feel like your things are being disrespected?
No, well, I don't know.
She is losing more and more control. When she loses that control, she gets anxious. And when she gets anxious, she gets mad.
The only reason I still have this doll left is because my brother gave it to somebody that had the decency to give it back to me after everything got thrown out at my mom's house. This is one of the only things I have left. And I specifically said that this doll was very, very precious.
Once somebody feels that they've been betrayed and all of their things were taken out from under them and thrown away, they really have a hard time letting somebody in and trusting them.
This is obviously not a boy's.
I should probably explain why I looked at the camera like that. It's just because the way she was holding it, I was like, what is she about to say to keep this doll? But actually, it was pretty valid.
This is an heirloom. Why are you throwing it in a box with toys?
Because if it went in a box with toys, what could happen?
Well, for starters, it shouldn't even be handled that much. You're doing so good. You ask me if I want my kid's report card, and then you don't ask me if I want my mother's heirloom doll that she...
How are we supposed to know it's your heirloom doll, honey? Nobody knows that but you. Okay? You are in there to tell them what you want to keep. You can't get mad when they pick something up and put it in a box. You look through the stuff. You watch them move things. Like, that's how this process works. Maybe they should explain that instead of just being like, we're going to clean the place and see how she reacts. I think they should have explained, like, hey, we're going to come in here. We're going to clean. I want you to watch us clean and make sure we're not taking or throwing away anything that is actually pretty valuable.
He got from her mother. I don't get that. I don't understand.
trying to get as much of this out of the way before she comes back downstairs.
I like these. I like these, and I like these too.
Just so there's no, oh, I want that, or I needed that, or don't throw that out, you know, that kind of thing.
Rather do the
Oh, no,
back of the
no,
bag.
All the t-shirts and stuff were supposed to be left out for Patrick. The minute you walked away, everybody started throwing everything away. I had to come running back and tell them to stop.
Okay, so you feel like this is a lot of trust gone out the window.
Well, you did say nothing will go if I don't have the say-so, and I didn't have the say-so, so I feel like that isn't the truth.
Okay.
I feel like I was told an untruth. I don't remember seeing this.
I didn't see this bag go in.
This army stuff, we didn't see that. I do too. I do too.
The family's feeling really vulnerable. They're feeling taken advantage of. They feel like we're trying to sensationalize what's going on here.
Honestly makes me think you do it to test us.
I have no testing agenda, so
I am paranoid as can be, and that's my paranoia coming out.
things got put on the truck that she did not approve, that Patrick did not go through. They were put up there accidentally. And since she has trust issues anyway, it just set us way back. If you were giving us a test grade, what would we make?
I say an F.
An F, okay. So tomorrow we can only go up, right? All right. An F gives me a lot of room to improve. A lot of room to improve.
I'm sorry. Did you just not want your house clean? Don't you want your brother to sleep in a bed? Don't you want to sleep in a bed? Do you not want to sleep in a bed? Look at his face. That's like a really bad face to pause on. I'm not gonna laugh at that. Cause what's killing me is that you got on the show. You willingly got on the show and was like, okay, I'm gonna have these people help me clean up my house. They're trying to clean up your house. I get that Patrick didn't like go through the stuff and ask you to throw it away, but you can't be like, it was like 3 bags. Oh my god, 3 bags. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose.
I'm gonna aim higher tomorrow, okay? We all are.
Your favorite TV shows are on YouTube. Enjoy the latest releases.
Lies.
Get Max, MG.
Penny.
Yes.
Time for you to start making decisions.
Yes.
It's freezing out here, so the sooner the better.
Okay. Let this go, and that go, and the sink. What is this? Does anybody, I almost don't want to open it. I'm scared to open it.
And you're scared because you'll want to keep it?
No, because it might be icky nasty. I don't know what it is. And it's a wreath. Yep, I'm keeping wreaths. Okay.
Hoses broke in a million different ways.
Hose can go, the horse can go.
It's possible that we would have seen a lot more anxiety over the discarding had she tried to do that in private.
So that can all go.
Okay.
Having other people expect something from her actually helps her get rid of things.
Yeah, let these go.
And then,
please.
I'm feeling really good about all the stuff we got rid of. I mean, we got rid of 4.5 trucks. That's a lot of stuff.
Some places. Getting things accomplished feels wonderful. It's very empowering. It helps a little bit, you know, with your self-confidence. Oh, we think it's wonderful.
My
throw the
hope
couch
is
away.
that this continues and everything's maintained well. I'd say right now, in my opinion, there's probably about a 50-50 chance.
If Penny doesn't change her weekend activities, nothing has changed. This was all for naught. I know they love shopping and I know they love yard sailing, but they have to find a different family activity. If that continues, her house will look exactly like it did when we arrived.
Oh, now we can go again.
Ready. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
Come on in here, Penny.
Baby's got a bed.
Whose bed is that, Thomas? You want to hop up there and see how it feels?
When we came in, our attention was not only on helping her, but establishing a healthy home environment for her children. We have accomplished that goal. It's a clean, safe environment for her children.
I still need help from the experts, but I'll eventually get there, I think.
Ooh, a bunk. I love your bunk bed. Hoarders. All right, I think that's a good place to stop. But I hope we bonded this episode. Anyway, but it was interesting. I've never watched Hoarders and actually like watched it. I just thought it was something interesting to watch other people watch. So it's really different when you watching it by yourself and you really paying attention and not just noise in the background, because I can see how throwing away some things could lead to those mental health issues, but I'm too mentally strong for that. I can never. But that's all for today. See you later.